Happy Saturday, Weekend Warriors. I'm RJ Baxter with Neil Home Loans, and this week I want to talk about a big change that's coming up on August 3rd with condos. If a buyer is seeking conventional financing starting on August 3rd, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is doing away with what's called the limited review process. And you might be thinking to yourself, RJ, I'm a real estate agent. I have no idea what you're talking about with limited review. What is that? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me explain. So basically, every condo where a buyer is obtaining conventional financing, the lender has to review that condo for certain guidelines to make sure that it fits Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac guidelines. So if it fits the guidelines, it's what's called a warrantable condo. If it doesn't fit the guidelines, it's a non-warrantable condo. And the thing is, with this limited review process, if the buyer is buying the property as a primary residence and they're putting at least 10% down, or if it's a investment property or second home and they're putting at least 25% down, it falls into this category called limited review, which means that the lender doesn't have to look at the condo with as much scrutiny. So in other words, the condo doesn't have to fit as many of the boxes that we would normally see with a warrantable condo. So that process is going away on August 3rd, as if we need more things to put pressure on condos. So the reason why this is important is if you have a buyer looking at condos, or if you have a listing that is a condo, it's super important to make sure that they're aware of this change coming on on August 3rd rather, and to make moves to get under contract prior to August 3rd. Because as long as the application date is before August 3rd, then the buyer is okay with that limited review process. So if you want to talk about strategies on how to help your buyers get under contract sooner, or how to get that listing sold sooner, just give me a call, text, or email. And as usual, I'm watching if you need help with any pre-approvals this weekend. Have an awesome weekend. Thanks for watching.